Hillary. Welcome to Teaching Moments. So homeschool moms, this one's for you today. Today I want to talk about managing the overwhelming homeschool load. So I've been teaching homeschool since 2007 and I've really enjoyed the journey. But sometimes it can be quite overwhelming, especially when I realize that all four of my kids have dyslexia. And dyslexic children learn best when you teach them orally. So reading their science and history and health to them has been very helpful for them, but it's put a lot of a heavier load on my plate. So I started looking at how I was doing things and realized I need to do some things to lighten my load, because us mamas, we need to take care of ourselves. We take care of everybody else, but oftentimes we can forget to take care of ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves so that we can take care of our families. So I've been reevaluating how I'm doing things, and I have a few ideas for you to maybe help you lighten your load. My first suggestion would be to group the kids together according to their age level or skill level or interest. That really helps to get more classes out in a shorter amount of time. I've started doing this, and it's really been beneficial for me. Also, do some videos. There's videos on almost everything. Like there's videos for American government and for history and for science and health. Those can be covered nicely through a video. And especially if you have children that learn better orally or visually, that's going to help them there. So something else I do is while two of the children are watching a video, I take the other two children and teach them. And that saves me a bundle of time right there. So those are a couple of ideas. Also, utilize tutors that are available. They can be expensive sometimes, but sometimes it might be worth it. Also, there's co-ops everywhere. I suggest you join one anyway, whether you're feeling overwhelmed or not. I just think it's really good for so many ways to have co-ops and to be able to interact with other homeschoolers and other moms. Moms need each other. So I just think that co-ops are very beneficial, but it's another way to kind of lighten the load and have your kids be taught some things that maybe you couldn't teach yourself or you don't have time to teach. There's also online classes that you can do. So there's several different ideas. And then also staggering the schedule. Like, for example, I'm using Barton Reading with my dyslexic children to learn to read and spell. I really love Barton Reading. I've done a review on it, and I've also shown how a setup is done of a lesson. So if you want to take a look at those videos in the past, you're more than welcome to. But Susan Barton suggests that you do about 45 minutes to an hour each time that you do a lesson, and she suggests that you do no less than 2 hours a week. So I realize that means you don't have to school them every day, but we are homeschooling, so we might as well school as much as we can, as often as we can, because that'll get us through the program quicker and on to reading. But I realized if I teach all four of my children every day reading for like even 45 minutes, that's almost 4 hours of reading. That's a lot of time. That's like half the day just teaching reading. So I've learned to stagger the kids' schedule. So I've got 4 kids. So I've decided if I teach them all like 4 times. So I'm teaching 3 of my kids 4 times a week. And that way I'm having a break 4 days a week. And then the one day that I'm teaching all 4 kids, I have my profoundly dyslexic child. He just reads a story that day instead, so that it's a little lighter. So I hope you followed that. But anyway, if you can stagger their schedules better, then that can help lighten your load on how teacher intensive it is. Watch your curriculum and see how teacher intensive it is. I don't want to give up Barton Reading because it's totally worth it. But if I can learn how to stagger that subject a little bit better, that might help lighten my load. So there are a few ideas on how to make things a little bit better on you as a homeschool mom, so things aren't so teacher intensive. I hope that that's helped you out, and thank you for watching this video.